Alright, we're back. Dog problems solved. Turns out he was just thirsty. So it was water coming into the system, not water leaving it. We are feeding a tiny bit of thimbleweed there. We probably don't need any, right? Oh my goodness, we're so rich on thimbleweed. That's fine. Do want to keep an eye on this algae number. If that algae number drops to like 10 or something like that, then we're going to have to do something about it. Although we're likely going to get a lot more just from cleaning this stuff out. Okay. So we stopped the manual entry of things into the system. And we're still backed up. What are we backed up on? Looks like ceramic and plastic. Okay, that's fine. Let that catch up some. But that way they can build this. And then we will lock them out of here again. Okay, now we're going to come up here. We can turn... Oh, where is sand? Sand is filtration medium. Okay, so we're already accepting that. We'll allow manual use again. Allow manual use down here. And then in here, let me remember where I did priors. It was the first one where I stopped it. Started at 8. Okay. So then in here, we no longer want sand. And we're going to copy that across to here. And then we'll reset up priorities. 7 to there. 6 to there. 5 to there. Nope, not 4. 5 to there. And 4 to here. And then in here, we're going to take sand. And we'll copy that across. And then adjust priorities to be 5, 4, 3, 2. This no longer needs sand. Yep. So all of that should mean that we start putting sand back in that system. So go. Should start picking up sand and putting it up here. Okay, great. That's working. We'll get our sand moved up there, and then we're going to start transferring that up top. The gold is starting to come out now. So is this actually wired up now? Should be, yep. That's not running because it's too full. We have separated circuits now. Very healthy separated circuits. Maybe even more so than is really needed. But we can continue this little exercise on. Upgrade all of this to conductive wire. There we go. So that can happen. We'll bring this one down and over here. We might move... Let's move where this wire is. Yeah. Unless we want to also add that on there. What's on this wire right now? Not much. So let's actually make this part of that system. We can divide it off from there, but we'll wait to do that until we get the rest of this wire built. Hoping that this is my last Mr. Clean episode, because it would be nice to be able to continue on. So let's continue up this. Get another way to get over there. And then I think we're just gonna come up and dump out, and then we're going to build this across. We can probably get rid of these and then build this across. Nope, maybe do mesh tile. Made from gold. We can get rid of that. Let's prioritize all that the same. This gives us another way to get around. When that's fine, when that's done being built. This gives them some more options. We can also do this and this. Get rid of any potential germs that may come across. Nope. This is bothering me because I'm weird that way, so we'll just take that all the way up. I don't think that even really needs to be. Oh, it's a little warmer, I guess. Long commutes. I'm trying to solve that problem right now. Leave exits. The other thing that would be nice is... What is this? That's a pretty high dose of wire as well. Oh boy, we really solved our oil problem by digging into there for... And it wasn't really a problem. Nothing terrible, at least. That can all be deleted. What is this down here? That is a little overpressured as well, so we'll probably go ahead and do that too. Oh, goody, we did start doing this. Let's do... I feel like such a long run of wire, and it looks like that might run a lot, so I might create another transformer and split that off. I don't know, we'll see. I'd have to carry that heavy watt wire a lot further. We could actually probably go down over here, down the ladder, right? You can go down ladders, yeah. Yeah, let's start planning that. There's really zero reason for them to go over that way. Let's delete that. We're going to need a wire bridge instead. And then this we'll pick up and bring down this way. And I think we're going to need a little bit of scaffolding. And I think we'll just go straight through here. I don't think this is actually needed. I think that was my paranoia more than anything, but I don't think there's actually enough water in there to necessitate it. And then we'll put a heavy watt joint plate right in there once that's deleted. Let's delete this one with a higher priority, because then we can do the rest of that. And this will be priority 6 in through here. Okie dokie. I also need to bring up petroleum. Boy, all of this needs to get fixed. Is this not? Oh, they're working on it. They're working on it. But we'll prime that so that we have another thing to make stuff with. And then we'll start bringing petroleum up. Might turn off plastic. Where's our plastic at? Manufactured material. 28 tons of plastic. I think we're going to turn the plastic press off for a little bit. I want to keep an eye on that algae number. Actually, this can be 6 too. What is... Oh, that was a dig. This can be priority 6. It's great that that's starting to empty out of there, though. And we could probably do... Let's do one of these underneath here. Prioritize that higher. And then we'll do a dig across this way. I'm not doing this for any reason other than making things a little bit more breathable. This might add to our need for clay storage, though. We might have to slightly reorganize a couple of these things, build some more bins. But we'll see. Or maybe build. Might have to build another arm up here. We could go one further back or something. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just trying to pull this carbon dioxide down at this point. And then this can 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do that. Prioritize all this is 6. Yeah, let's cancel that because that's evidently not getting cleaned up now without some sort of scaffolding. Okie dokie. Well, the algae number's going up now a little bit. Okay, still haven't finished building that yet. Alrighty. How's our gold? 427 and 10 tons of it up there. You're still making gold, right? Yep. Let's change this up to 50. And check our temps in here. Steel is fine because our steel is protected, but our gold seems just fine too. This isn't even hot enough to run yet. Yes, I know my slicksters are starving. I'm trying to help them. Let's do this, maybe. Priority 7. We'll build a airflow tile under here. Priority 7. Dig this out. Really just trying to help with the airflow at this point. Do we have... We might have liquid in the way there. That might keep some of this from going down naturally. Looks like we're getting a little bit bigger chunks of carbon dioxide in there now. I don't know. Let's take care of our jobs. Mechatronics and groundskeeper. Sure, let's get another plumber. Liam. And May is now done with mechatronics engineering, who is a 16 expectation. Oh, there's still plenty of stuff for you to work on. Let's do apprentice miner. Okay. And what all is in there? I guess we could just do this. What I'd really like is another tube to send people back up. But I didn't plan ahead very well in through here, so I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that yet. Might have to go around the outside or maybe up here or something like that. We could dump them off like right at this door. Because they don't really need to go in through here, so skipping that over would not be too bad. Or have them land up here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go back to worrying about this for a moment. Why is this all just 5? It should be 6. And we've got almost a ton of gold, so let's continue this little project. Yeah, we want it as 6. Did you actually... Why that doesn't prioritize that as 6, I will never know. Those can be 6, and then this can be 6, and we'll change that to 5, I guess. Yeah, that should work. Yes, please finish building that circuit. I wanna turn on the tubes. I wonder if I could, like... It might be a faster way for them to get to their bedrooms. We have open doors in our bedrooms here. That'll eventually get done. So if they can pop out there, then they can most definitely pop out here. I don't know if that'll really help or not, but it doesn't hurt to try. Can I not do that? No, that totally worked. I wonder why that didn't look that way before. So who knows, maybe that'll help out just a tiny bit. Still gotta deal with this long commutes. I gotta come up from the basement. But we're still waiting on more gold. Carbon dioxide's really starting to get pushed down there. Hey, cool, what can we get for free this time? I don't want any of these things. I will build a... Is that ice? Where would that ice come from? Weird. Maybe it came from like way up above or something? Why would it fall all the way down there? Anyway. I would like to do the tubes from down here, but that's going to require more power. Oh, right, we were working on that. Let's get a heavy watt joint plate in here. And some heavy watt wire. Run from here to here. And then down to a transformer. She'll just build on this little notch right here. We can get rid of that. We'll build a proper floor. So let's dig this out. And then build a no, we can just build it right over top of that. Oh, I don't know. How bad is the germs in there? That'll just get germy, so let's do that. Actually dig all of this out. No, I don't want 7. Let's do 6. Of course that would dump some water down. No shit. That's super unfortunate. Now we're going to get a bunch of polluted water on top of our oil. This was specifically what I was trying to avoid. Build this granite now, please. Thank you. Suffocating. Who's suffocating? Oh boy. You can get out of there. Go. Idiot. Well, poop. We have made a mess. Well, poop. I didn't think that that would happen. I guess it doesn't really surprise me, but mistakes were definitely made. I don't know what kind of order I gave as those. We'll do it 7. I don't have a place to put that. What is that? I don't have a place to put that. So I might not have a place to put that. Is that on my sedimentary rock full? It totally is. Well, we have miscellaneous and raw mineral in there, so I'll just dump it on the floor. Miscellaneous and raw mineral. Sweep only. copy. We have dumped it on the floor. That's fine. I wonder how bad that is on... It's actually not the worst on decor. That's not great, but that's not the worst. Cool, you dug out all that. This water can fall down there. I'm fine with that. So let's... I'm not, however, fine with my dupes getting stuck. So let's just do this right away. And then dig out all of this. Why is that unreachable? Oh. Yeah, I suppose so. That makes sense. And all this can be 6. Oh, I made sandstone? Yeah, whatever. There's plenty of sandstone. Let's mop all this up. And then we need to build granite floor. And we're gonna want to have some airflow tile in there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Build some airflow tiles. This can now be deleted. We'll delete out all this. Yep. Copy this down. You can delete this scaffolding. You can actually delete all of this scaffolding. Actually, not near that. Leave the scaffolding near that in case we need anything. Nope, no, please don't delete that. Jobs mastered miner. Woohoo. Way to go, Bubbles. I promise you, I think we're almost done with the cleanup. What were we doing, though? We had some power considerations we were dealing with. Oh, that's all done, so great. Let's bring this down. We have a good amount of gold now, so this should be 0 problem. That's all priority 6. We split those power considerations. What does our power usage look like? Alright, we are no longer using coal. The natural gas generator is doing work. The steam generator not doing as much work as I want. I was talking about this with some of the people that are playing alongside of me on this, and I think, honestly, I think when the new steam generator comes out, I'm going to crack this open and redo it with the new steam generator, see if I can make it a little bit better functioning, because the new steam generator, there's new steam turbine, doesn't use a pressurized system of like high pressure and lower pressure and heat above a certain thing. It's pretty much like any steam past a certain temperature, which this is hotter than, and it pumps out water. So I'll just dump the water back into the room, and in theory it should constantly run. Then it generates less power, which means that we can get rid of this heavy watt joint plate and put insulation back in and run conductive wire through to the transformer like we had set up before. And I feel like the constant running of that will actually generate more power than this periodic running that I currently have. This is not set up right. So I think that'll actually help. Where's my power? Oh, that's just all that automation stuff. That's fine. And then, yeah, when this gets created, we'll cut this off. To really cut down on the load on that, and we'll go over to the top of that. So actually, let's do this. Let's get rid of that. We will delete all of this and this down to here, and then we'll delete that wire bridge as well. All this can be prioritized as 6, and then we'll run this over this way. I don't actually want to connect this yet because I don't want to take the chance of it overheat over circuitrying. So let's actually make this a 7. And prioritize this accordingly. I don't know why. What do we... Is that... We had the storage at a setting. What? I don't remember what it was. It was at 5. So... This should still be at 5, yeah. Excuse me. Then we can go ahead and build this the rest of the way. And that's all prioritized accordingly. I don't know why the overwriting, like, makes it a 5 instead of a 6. I have that prioritized accordingly. What is the 5? Why is there 2 5s in there? Oh. Is that supposed to go up to there? It is. So that needs to be 6. But this can be 5. And then we also need to bring this down and connect that. Okay, great. We got that all figured out. And that wasn't on for a while, so this should just dump a bunch of water in there. Is this getting backed up? And not in a meaningful way. Still have long commutes. But this should help out. Insufficient power. What do you mean insufficient power? There you go. Now you got sufficient power. I've got the power. Alrighty. What's next? Ooh, look at all the stuff that is finally coming down here. That is exciting. We should also get rid of this. We'll make another one of these over here. No. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Prioritize all of this as 6. This can be prioritized as 6. And I'd like to at least cut this out so that that's not in the way. How are we doing on algae? The algae number is going up with all this digging that we're doing. And we have a new architect. Way to go, Ren. What are you at? You're a plus 20. Get you a nice build stat. Slicksters are not happy right now. They're all starving. And I got polluted water in the mix with my oil. It's not great. It's not great. We have this running at 60 to 50. Can we maybe just do it up to 55? No. We'll leave it at 60. That's fine. Are we backing up on any of the gases up here? No, we are not. The natural gas is actually starting to back up a tiny bit. Trivaldo has mastered the architect, which means Trivaldo can definitely be a plus 16 architect. We have stress. Devon. I don't feel like that's a terrible change per cycle. 40%. Low morale. Why 8 out of 16? Shouldn't you be doing cooler stuff? I'll keep an eye on that. I don't want Devon to get too high. Where is Devon in the schedule? Devon is here, which means he's about to go to bed. Let's keep an eye on this. See if he is all right. Where are you, Devin? I don't know a good way to, like, jump to somebody. What if we look at him on here? Will this allow me to watch him? Where is Devin? He's sleeping. Stress is going down. Negative 20% a cycle. Where is that schedule? Nope. So he's probably done sleeping now. Still at 26%. I don't know. I've been told that works. I guess we'll see. I don't really know what he's been doing either, though. If he's working down here, I believe it. That's totally reachable. You just got to reach it from a different location. This should be 6 as well. So why did I bring the wire down here? Right. We were going to separate this circuit so that all this stuff, 120, 240, so we could run a separate line down here. Yeah. Let me think about this. So power. Large power transformer, gold. Smart battery. Conductive wire. Not sure how I'm going to do this yet, but we can at least plan this part of it. Automation wire. Show me the automation panel when I click on automation wire. Let's take care of this job, and then we can come back and figure out this power problem. Hassan is now a plumber. What is Hassan? An 8, I believe? An 8. Apprentice miner. Why not? Okay. So back to this power question. That transformer we could run. Let's run it up this way. We'll cover these things. And then we'll separate that and run it down for that. I like that. Let's do that. So we'll come across this way. We'll bridge up to here. And we'll run across and down. And then we also need to do a conductive wire bridge right here. Which means I have to delete the other one? So that wire bridge, deconstruct. Actually, let's just go ahead and deconstruct all of this too. Oh, I was going to stop plastic. Yeah, I don't need more plastic right now. Let's turn off the plastic production. I don't want to like use up all of this oil. I mean, I have a healthy amount of oil there, but I don't want to lose it all on silliness. I do need to take care of this too. Anyway, so let's finish this conductive wire bridge. Run that across that way. And then this should be set 20 and 70 like the other one. And then, yep, that works. We'll do another conductive wire bridge here because we're going to run up. No, that changed my mind. Cancel. we will run this way. Conductive wire bridge there. Then down another one. And then we'll build our another tube. Another tube entry. Tube transit. Out of gold. I am also going to need... No, don't get rid of that yet. Actually, we could probably do it this way. I'm going to need some scaffolding. Actually, I think that scaffolding's in the wrong place for this pattern. But I want to run it along close to that in case I end up wanting to do something with that space. And then we can delete all of that. Priority 6 all this. Sure, this can be a 6 as well. How are we doing on this video? We're half an hour into this video, so this should work out well. Cancel that. I'm going to move that over slightly. So that I don't have to worry about my scaffolding. It's a stupid little thing. I also don't want it made out of steel. Gold, please. So I don't have to move my scaffolding, because I am just that silly when it comes to this. And then tube. That is, I don't think, close enough to build to that. Nope. We're going to have to build dumb scaffolding for a lot of this. Oh boy. We can also finally get rid of that. We're gonna have to build dumb scaffolding for all in here. That's really stupid. Or are we? Well, all of that looks like it can be reached. That can all be reached. Oh, that can be reached because of that. So let's build it out of granite, though. We'll need one like there. And like there, I think will be enough. And then we will continue this run to there. Can do this. And then this. We already have scaffolding there, so we'll run it right over top of all this automation. And then we'll need a transit tube crossing to go right there. And then I think we might just have it pop out here. Pop. No. No, let's run it up over this way. Can we run it in right through there? What if we delete that? And go right in through there. I like that. Let's do that. I don't know if that'll work. Let's do it here. And then transit tube crossing. And then more transit tube. And then crossing. No, not the tile. I want the transit tube. And build one there and one there. And then some of this will have to open up at some point, but we'll wait until we See how that is. And we'll have it just dump out right there. We also need what appears to be some more scaffolding. Guessing that'll probably be good enough to reach all that. Jobs mastered. Electrical engineer. And new printables. Let's pick this. Sure, let's take half a ton of plastic. Why not? I don't have enough of that already. What was it? Electrical engineer. Way to go, Abe. Where are you on the morale? 16. Well, you could do groundskeeper. Or miner. Let's give you a miner. Devin's still a little higher stress. Alright. Transit tube is made. Hopefully this cuts down on commute time. Let's let the guys in here. And then we're also going to have to turn off manual use before they do something that they shouldn't. Let's also pick this crap up so it can stop pumping out all this polluted oxygen. Look at this. Carbon dioxide, polluted oxygen. We are actually making things happen. Let's go with one of these right here. Another one just to clean this crap up. I can always sweep that up later. Still long commutes. Where's the commute time? Yesterday. Travel time. It's 50%. Oh boy. Hopefully this tube really helps. Okay, let's open this back up. Or close that back off. Turn this back on. Allow manual use. Allow manual use. It might just be long commutes because I had them doing a bunch of crap down here. Oh boy. That's not great. Fertilizer's still running fine. Let's get this built. And then we also need a conductive wire bridge here. We can try to get rid of the rest of this, I guess. Might as well. Might actually start recovering some of this gunk pretty soon. It's a healthy amount of polluted oxygen. Holy cow. We're probably going to want one of these down here. Please finish that wire. Healthy amount of polluted oxygen, and it's slimy. Ew. Let's build a couple just in through here. We can do airflow tile. I'm gonna try and clean that up a little bit. Mima is now a courier. Way to go, Mima. Don't think I want to put you up to exosuit engineer quite yet. We could use another farmhand. Oh, I should probably make Camille able to ranch. That would probably be good. Nope. Priorities. Camille. Where are you, Camille? Ah, you can farm and ranch. Okay, and we just made Mima a farmer, so let's give her the ability to farm and ranch. Excellent. At some point in time, we're going to have to do something about all our polluted dirt turn it back into dirt. But right now it's alright. What other things do we need to do? This is weird. Actually. Yeah. Guess we'll build that. Not quite sure why that looks like that. Oh, look at that. We have primed our third refinery finally. And then we want to empty this. Nope, we don't need to empty all of that. Because that's going to be the same pump that we take up over there. And we can delete this once that... Actually, don't need to do that either. We can delete that. Nope. I don't want to deconstruct that. I just want to empty that. And then we will run this around up this way and over to here. Excellent. Something about the lighting of that made me think that there was stuff in there. Guess not. And then actually when that's done, let's take a quick look around, but I think, oh, we were gonna build sand. We are gonna populate sand. I'm also gonna have to solve the problem of getting oxygen all the way up there. I may actually just build another electrolyzer. Or we could delete these vents. What is this pipe coming from? Nothing. We could reclaim a lot of that. Or that could be our intake for something else. Like, that's not... I may build... if I swap this over to metal tile, we could pump even more cool oxygen into our base. I think I'm actually going to do that. Build metal tile along here and do it down below here. I don't really mind about the abyssite because that's just going to stay cold anyway. This is, yeah, digging out this abyssite is fine. So let's go ahead and start that process. And I think once we get this done, actually, we may be moving on to space. And this is actually to technically prep for space. If we build another, we'll just build it like we did up here. What are we doing for power on here? We'll probably need another transformer, which is fine. Alright, because how much do we have in here? That is almost 1,000 by itself, plus another 500. And there, yeah, we're going to need another one. That way I can pump more water into there. So what we're basically doing is changing all of our oxygen off to... We're going to use this, since this is all like heated oxygen basically. We're going to use that and pump that. We'll use this electrolyzer to feed our exosuits, which means that we can tear off a couple of these vents. Probably just do one more electrolyzer for now. I'll make it big enough so that we can do that again. We'll change this all to be 6, 7. I don't know if we can actually pump more in that same pipe though, so maybe this isn't the right idea. Let me cancel this for a minute. I like using that nullifier, though. Let's back up to full, so that's not a problem. You know what? There is a polluted water vent right here. We're going to have to bring power up this way anyways. So that means we'll actually use this polluted water to fill our Atmo suits. We'll change polluted water into clean water, water into electrolyzer, electrolyzer into here, hydrogen back down to the main grid. Yeah, that'll work. We'll do that. I like that plan. Also, I'm going to constantly be building 40-degree water in there. It might warm up. It doesn't really matter if that warms up, though, because, man, there's a lot of hydrogen in here. Where is this coming from? I wouldn't have thought that it would collect in there. We'll solve that problem at some point. I guess it's just filing up through there, but I don't really understand where that is pooling from. But that's okay. That can have hydrogen in there. That's not the end of the world. Although it seems so unlikely that it would come all the way down here and then force its way up, but I don't know. I'm not a physicist. But anyways, if this is a little warm up here when it's producing that, that's not that big of a deal. We also wanted to do like a gas pump to send anything that's not oxygen back down, so that would help with that. Yeah, I guess that probably makes the most sense. Is this just opened? Let's close that off, because that actually might help with the hydrogen not pooling up there. Who cares? Man, there's a lot of oxygen in there too. Weird. Anyway. Ew, look at all that gross shit. Ew, look at all that gross shit. We may dig this across at some point. Wow, what are you doing in there? Seriously, what are you doing there? Going to use toilet. Fantastic. Go use the toilet. What were you doing in there? Weird. Anyways, we'll use that polluted... There's a polluted water vent. We'll clean it. It doesn't matter if they breathe in food poisoning, because that gets cleaned anyway. So in that process, that'll kind of clean itself out. So yeah, we should probably open that up and get that producing its water. So I guess we can start that process. I don't know. What do I want to do? What else do I want to do before we really start the space race? Because I think we're going to start in cycle 368. Is there anything else that really needs to be done? They were running from over there, but that's fine. There's not a lot to do over there anymore. I would really love this to come over here. Let's see if we can dig this out. What are you guys doing? Picking up pinch of pepper nut. I really don't care about that. But you're probably just doing that because there's nothing else to do. Let's get rid of this. And let's not get rid of that yet, because then we can make sure that we don't dump this water where we don't want it. Actually, that's still draining from here when it melts, so that's fine. We can build airflow tile to keep it over that way. That way we can have that move over the way we're intending. Scalding. Who the hell is scalding? What are you doing there? Why would you go through that way? Do not go through this way. Go up around the other way. No. You can go through there, I guess. I guess. That's really annoying. None of those people got scalded. Except for May, because now it's freezing as we switch over the cycle. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Alright. Actually, let's do this. Actually, we'll cancel all that. And instead, we'll build it here. Push that water over. It's really what I want. It's weird about this is that I mostly just want this junk to flow down to the bottom of the base. As opposed to in here. Or I could theoretically close this off. What are you guys even doing in there? Seriously. Pleasant chit-chat. Pleasant chit-chat in the room full of chlorine. Because why not? Why is there water through there? I didn't think airflow blocks liquid flow without obstructing gas. It sure didn't seem to block that. Whatever. I promised that we were going to start the space race. We got so many idols. So many idols. Unreachable food. Why can't you access food? Oh, shit. That is a problem. We need to build... What is in here? Sand. Is there anything right here that we can build a tile out of? Granite. Granite. Priority death. Please build that tile. Yeah, I know you want food. I want to go get you food. There you go. Okay, so we got idols. We've got petroleum filling up. How are we doing on oil down here? Oh, right. I wanted to clean out this sour gas. Let's do that. Okay, so right now we have 3 tiles. We want 4. Actually, we can do it up there. We will do tile, granite. And we are going to go like this. I need to know how much how far a robo miner will reach. Because I need it to reach not all the way over there. So, like here, we'll reach... Nope, I need it to be here so that it will reach all the way over to the opening of that, but no further. That's going to need... Why would I build that out of iron? So frustrating. Please build it out of gold. Now I have to remeasure that because I didn't pay enough attention. Build that there. And then we're going to want a gas pump, which we'll put in here. And then we're going to want tile to go think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want it to end up here though. So I think what we want for now. So I think what we want to do is replace this. I don't need that all to be replaced. I just don't want to take the chance of accidentally letting that out. So we'll do it like this. And down, and then over. We're going to need a power switch. And we're going to need wire. What's on this again? I think we can probably run it on that. Most of that stuff is not running all the time. How much does this stuff require? Pump is 240. So I'd have 2 pumps. That 3. How much is a RoboMiner? Needs 120 watts. I think we can probably just run it off of this wire for now. We could, however, do this to ensure that it's not that wire that breaks. That seems like it would be meaningful. And then we'll do regular gas pipe out of here. That's good enough for now. Let's actually cancel that part of it. We'll connect that when we're convinced that it's all built. And then we're going to want a manual airlock in here as well. How hot is this? 99 degrees. We are doing this to get rid of all the sour gas. And I don't care if this carbon dioxide ends up in there too. Do I? We'll run a filter too. Why not? Well, the why not it would be because there's too much shit on this wire. What's on this wire? We could run that down. That's not actually not that bad a run. We'll run it down that way. That's fine. So then we're going to need another filter. Gas filter. We'll get this set up and then we'll call it an episode. We'll run the rest of the cycle, see if we can get them to build this. So do that. Continue on with it. What do I have? The gas? Yeah, that's fine. Continue on with, nope, gas pipe. This will come in here. We're going to filter out, is this all carbon dioxide and sour gas? It appears like it. Yeah. Okay, so then we will filter out sour gas into here. And we'll put the carbon dioxide in here. Prioritize all of this is 7. And that way, I want to make that 6. And then we're also going to need power for that. So let's see if we can get there. Am I going to need more gold? I'm probably going to need more gold. 1, 2. 1 more. Alright, let's make sure that we're producing more gold. Alright. We're doing on gold. 31. I should probably dig out some more gold at some point too, but that's fine. We're getting there. Look at this. Got polluted oxygen, regular oxygen. Still lots of idles. What can we do in the meantime? let's get them working up here on getting this dig ready to go. Ready to roll, as it were. All that can melt. Let's just dig this across. And then we will... This will probably set up a reservoir similar to what we did before. Down below. And then build a ladder. Ladder out of granite. And we'll go... I want to leave a little bit more space for it, so we'll probably just do this. And then we'll build tile out of granite. Or do we build it out of igneous? No, that's fine. It's pretty cool water if memory serves. I'll just go up that way. Let's cancel that instead. Bring this over here. And then, yeah, we can start dig some of this out. I don't know what we'll be able to reach and what we won't, so but this at least gives them something to do instead of being idle. Great. Am I out of fossil? Where is that? Agriculture? No, that's not agriculture. I really don't have a lot of fossil. Okay, so we could also probably... I really care more about this at this point in time. So let's let them focus on this first. Let's dig across to there. Priority of 7. And we'll wait for us to have more gold. This can all be a priority of 7 as well. Oh no, what are we backed up on? That's sand. What are we backed up on? What's in here? Clay. Damn it. Okay, we need to move. We need to do something about clay. Shit. There's so much clay. How do I want to deal with this? What can you see over here? Nothing. That's not going to help. Shit. I'd have to build another robo miner over here and then load up clay over there. That would only clear out like 80 tons of clay. Shit. So we could start dumping clay down into the bottom, which I think is what we might have to do. So let's just do that. That's at least a quick fix. Where is clay? I don't remember. Cultivatable soil? Yeah, clay. And we'll copy this across. And then, as long as this is higher priority than up there, that shouldn't be an issue. Nope. 7 goes from here to here. 6 from here to here. 5 from here to here. And 4. No, we'll leave that as 5. Because this is also 5, right? Yeah. I don't want them to take it from down here and put it up there. But this should... Oh, I need to add it in here. So that it'll move it down, and then that will move it down. Yep, okay. Should... Oh, we had a circuit overloaded in there. Somebody just finished ranching. Frankie, way to go. What are you? Oh, you're 20, right? Yeah. Get up there. Be seasoned. So this will clear that, all that nonsense out. Automation is backed up with the excess of clay that I've been digging out. Oh no. They're taking it from up here and putting it down there. Actually, is that a problem? Because once they fill it up down here, they're not gonna keep doing that. And 5 is the same thing down here, so they're only gonna put it down into these 6s anyway. That should be fine, actually. And it'll automate into there. This should still work. It shouldn't matter. Still have the long commutes. Yeah, it's down 6%. That's exciting, I guess. And that finishes up 368. We're at the appropriate time to stop recording anyways. But I'm going to finish up this process first. I'm going to finish up this process first. Can we build... Nope. Still making gold. Do I have someone in there actually making the gold? What are these prioritized as? These should probably be a higher priority to make sure that somebody's always doing those. We could actually split the work of that. Let's do that. Let's go 15 and 15. We'll get gold faster. Let's take a look at temps in here. Oh, I do need to do this though. And this should be 9. So that you can do that now. We'll change this back to 7. Yeah, that should work. What are we doing on the oil down here? Still have plenty of oil. And we've shut off the plastic because we have so much plastic right now. You can always turn that on later on. 250, 250. Let me guess the steam in here is about 250. Yeah, so that's expected. All right, well, like I said, we're going to finish this up. We're using our little robo-miner switch technique to drill this out the rest of the way. Gas pump will pump it out. We'll pump carbon dioxide into here, sour gas into here. It's going to be sweet. Tune in next time when we do it. Clean this nonsense out. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.